This episode of Unqualified is brought to you by McDonald's, proudly serving communities since 1965. On the drive to and from my parents' house in Washington State, we almost always stop at two particular McDonald's, one in Salem, Oregon, and another in Eureka, California. At the moment, we are in the parking lot of the Salem location, and I just finished a Big Mac and fries. Even though we are just passing through, I appreciate the familiarity and feeling of community. The other day, I was looking through my mother-in-law's photo album and came across a photo where she and her friends are standing in front of a McDonald's wearing their cheerleading uniforms. I usually call my mother-in-law New Mom, but her name is Marcia. Under the photo, Marcia had written a note, and I talked her into letting me read it here. San Bernardino, California. I have so many memories of this McDonald's over the years. My father took me there on what I think was opening day. What a thrill it was as a young girl to order a chocolate shake, hamburger, and French fries. Then there was the time when my cousin Hinda and I were given a tour and allowed to take dill pickles by the cupful out of a huge barrel. We must have eaten 100 pickles each. Everyone in my family knows the story of how I accidentally missed the ketchup container and dipped a fry into my milkshake. Now when I dip fries in my shake, it's on purpose. I remember when I was 12 years old, my mother and my cousin Noel Novak, Larry's brother, picked me up from dance class, and we went for dinner to celebrate Noel's graduation from high school. Years later, when I was in high school, we would go to McDonald's every Friday night after the football game. I wish you could see this photo. Marcia couldn't remember if they won the game that night, but everyone is smiling as if they did. Wherever your local McDonald's is, there's nothing better than that wonderful feeling of community. Well, maybe that feeling is tied with eating a Big Mac. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Hey, dear listeners, as maybe a lot of you know, my unbelievably beautiful and brilliant son, Jack, decided to come into the world 2 months early. And it was the most difficult time of my life, which is why I'm so passionate about an organization called GAPS, which is the Global Alliance to Prevent Prematurity and Stillbirth. And I want to help raise money for this amazing organization. So we've decided to sponsor a trip for a winner to come to LA to hang out at my house with me and Sim for an upcoming podcast taping. We will fly you and a friend out, put you up in a hotel, and you can even be on the podcast if you'd like.
No pressure though, right? They don't have to be on the podcast, but they'll have a microphone.
Or they could just hang out.
They get to hang out and they get to be friends with us and they get to talk to our celebrity guest. And
of course, and give advice.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Just go to www.crowdrise.com/unqualified to enter. Every $10 is a chance to win, and all of the proceeds are going to a cause that means a lot to me, GAPS.org. That's GAPPS.org to help prevent premature and stillbirths.
And then again, to join that contest, it's crowdrise.com/unqualified. Every $10 is a chance to win, and we hope to see you here with us.
And become best friends.
And become best friends. And now here's Jimmy Kimmel.
She's unqualified, unqualified. She's unqualified,
We're all like incredibly nervous right now.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
But this is a big deal for us. Thank you so much.
Oh, please do not be nervous.
Jimmy's
kind of scary, but I'm not.
He's kind of scary.
He's not.
Whoa. But I want to actually.
Well, you've known Jimmy for so long.
Well, so I was going to ask Jimmy.
Yeah.
After he changes, because when I first went on his show years ago, he was terrifying, and then became slightly more gentle. Oh. Would you agree?
Can you explain what you mean by that, though? What do you mean he was terrifying in the beginning?
Maybe you just became more confident.
I don't know. I thought that he was maybe a tiny bit more bitter, but I like to think that you
Jimmy just is walking in right now.
See that?
brought out.
I was wondering why you all had the microphones to your mouths. Has it begun? Has
Yeah.
it started?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there's candy eating that goes on during this podcast?
Yeah.
Wow. Very unorthodox.
He is scary, you guys. You're right.
Who's scary? Me?
You're a little.
I am?
No, I don't think you're scary.
Oh, I totally think you are.
Oh, really? Well,
my
I
God.
should have come out in my underpants. You would have run for the hills.
This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by State Farm. And in honor of their surprisingly great auto insurance rates, I'm going to tell you about a particularly surprising day on set. It takes me a long time to read a script. For almost every line of dialogue, I will stop to figure out why my character would say it, how it fits in the conversation, and how it's going to come out of my mouth. Between the lines, there are larger chunks of text which describe everything else happening in the scene. Maybe what a room looks like, what characters are wearing, and what they're doing. As I often underestimate how long everything in my life takes, I know I can make up some time by reading those larger chunks a little faster. I got the script for Overboard about 6 months before we started production. I read it in my warm living room, wearing comfortably warm clothes, sipping from a warm mug of tea. Somehow, it never occurred to me that when you jump off a boat in the middle of the ocean, the water is surprisingly cold. And it doesn't get any warmer on take 2. Here at Unqualified, we love State Farm because they provide coverage that meets your needs at a surprisingly great rate. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Osea. Wondering what to gift your friends and family this holiday season? Female founded over 25 years ago by a mother and daughter team, Osea's award-winning cleansers, serums, face moisturizers, and body products give you the results you want. Skin that looks and feels amazing. I recently got to try Osea's new body butter, which, like their now famous Undaria algae body oil, transforms dry skin without being greasy, has the same incredible scent, and leaves your skin soft, smooth, and healthy looking. If my experience is any indication, you can count on your partner giving you a lot of compliments. This holiday season, stock up and share your new favorite clean skincare and body care with your friends and family. Unqualified listeners get 10% off your first order with promo code ANNA at OseaMalibu.com. You'll get free samples with every order, and orders over $50 get free shipping. Gifting is always easier if you start early, so head to OSEAMalibu.com. Use code ANNA. Hey, but I did want to ask you, as I'm chewing on this Snickers that your sweet, beautiful wife Molly gave me.
She made those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're not
Yeah.
only
She makes homemade
a
Snickers
baby maker
at 7-Eleven.
and a beautiful writer. You also make candy. But Jimmy, do you feel like that you? Oh my God, this is disgusting.
No, just really let it leak out.
Have you changed as a host?
Yeah, I was wearing a suit, and now look what I'm in. You mean in the last 15 years?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, yeah, I hope. Yes, I was a terrible host, and now I'm just slightly average.
No. Let me indulge you for a second. You've always been brilliant. You've always been incredibly witty. But as a guest back in the day, I was so terrified.
To be on the show? Yeah.
Yeah. Because, well, I still am, but because I think that you had like well, let me ask you this. I guess it's a broader question.
Okay.
Do you think there's a shift in talk show host mentality or mood? Slightly friendlier towards guests?
Well, I think I was when I started, I was so nervous. I just wanted to make things happen. And sometimes you become overactive, and sometimes it can kind of rub people the wrong way. Sometimes it works great. Sometimes when you're just in there flailing away, it works. And then when it doesn't, though, it's particularly awkward and uncomfortable. And so I feel like part of it really is sometimes the guests would not know who I was when the show first started. Like, they'd have no respect for me whatsoever. And sometimes the audience didn't really know who I was. And so that's a cushion that you can rest on now, because the audience, obviously, when they come to see the show, they have an idea at least of who I am. And the guests have... the mentality used to be, you're probably not going to be here in 3 months, so I'm not going to necessarily, I don't really need to dig in and please you. So that created sometimes uncomfortable situations. And I think just being on for a certain period of time makes all that better and smooths it out.
That's interesting, though, because I feel like your cynicism, you were like projecting the cynicism of the audience.
Yes, onto myself, yes. Because that way I think I was probably protecting myself
you were
from their cynicism by just reflecting it right back at them. And the show was live, too, which was stressful for the guests and for me. And I think even sometimes for the audience, they could sense that.
If I were to come on your show, let's pretend I'm 18.
Okay. How old am I?
Well, you are Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay, I'm currently 50 and you're 18.
Yes,
right.
And I'm starring in this, like, horror pick.
Okay.
All right. And this is my first talk show.
What's your religious preference in this situation?
Did you come into my dressing room and ask me that, or
No, I'm just trying to just know how I approach it.
Southern Baptist?
Okay, all right, got it.
Okay.
All
right. So you welcome me onto, yeah. Okay,
I give you an intro.
Yeah.
You come out.
Okay. My name is Shelby Lee.
Okay.
And
very country singer-ish.
I'm starring in How Did That Happen?
Is this a reality game show? Or
No. It's my horror film.
It's your horror film. Okay.
Yeah. And
How did that happen?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the title of Hillary's book?
Yeah, well, what happened?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
So, wait, you guys all have to applause.
Yeah. Should I introduce you?
Yeah, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, at only 18 years old, this is her first appearance on a talk show, so please make her feel welcome. Shelby Lee.
Oh my God. This is crazy.
Isn't this wild?
This is so great. Do I hug or I don't know?
Well, we would have already, we'd have kissed or whatever, embraced, fake kissed.
Yes. Yeah. Hi.
How are you doing?
Really good. Really good.
So you're in a horror movie. Are you a horror movie fan?
Yeah.
You are. What is your favorite horror movie? See, this is what I was talking about. This is what would happen early on.
I when I was a kid, I saw that Halloween one.
By the Halloween one, you mean Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
That was crazy.
Yeah, right.
That was a crazy movie.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis was in that movie.
Yeah. Wait, well, yeah.
Yeah, in Halloween.
I love him.
No, that's actually a woman. Yeah. But Lee is your last name, so I thought maybe you'd be more familiar with that.
No, I don't know if we're related.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah,
this is so cool. This is crazy. Look at this crazy audience. Oh my God, they love us.
Well, you can tell they're really eating it up right now. So what are we doing right now? I have no idea what's going on.
No, I thought you were supposed to be interviewing me on your talk show.
I was interviewing you. Yes, this is where I'd say, well, we have a clip of your movie. Do you need to set this up?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is a scene where this guy really wants to have sex with me, and he goes into my house. My parents are away for vacation.
Okay.
They've gone to Cabo, I think. Anyway, he comes in, and I don't quite realize that it's him.
Here's Shelby Lee in How Did That Happen? And then we go into the clip.
That was terrible.
It was bad?
Well, you could have given a little bit more enthusiasm.
No, but that's what I do. I said, in How Did That Happen? And then we go to the clip, and then
How
the
about
clip
we
plays.
do a little role reversal here.
Okay. All right. You want me to be Shelby?
Yes. Yes, I do. Hey, everyone. Oh, my gosh. I am so excited to introduce my second guest,
Maybe even third.
maybe even third, Shelby Lee from How Did That Happen?
Hi,
Come on up.
everyone.
Yep, just sit right there. Yep. Oh, it's great to see you. How you doing?
I can't believe I'm so excited to be here. It's
Yeah.
so exciting to be on the show.
Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, so what was sort of your most poignant moments from the movie? Did you actually get scared? Because you looked pretty scared.
You know what? We really there were so many pranks on the set, and the director, Rob, is such a great guy. And we just had so much fun. It was like a family. And we, we're hoping to make a sequel. I hope that doesn't ruin anything. Yeah.
Well, I know that your character dies, but tell us
Spoiler alert.
Tell us about some of the funniest pranks.
Some of the funniest pranks?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Rob was always trying to keep us on our toes. So what he would do is sometimes when I was getting dressed, he'd barge his way in and push me against the wall. And then he said he was just kidding.
Well, wow. So he really sort of pushed you to the edge, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Now that you say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I sound anything like a woman? Is it with this voice that I'm doing? Is this
No, keep going.
Oh, I'm
Same
keeping
character,
going.
same
Okay.
character, yeah.
All right. I think the show is over. I think it's ending.
No. Was it hard for you to memorize your lines or stay in shape? Or?
No, it's a skill. It's a muscle you develop as an actor. Memorizing lines, I could just go through pages, and plus, mostly I was screaming.
But the clip that I saw, you're an amazing screamer.
Thank you so much.
Give us a little whirl.
Well, of screaming?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't want to hear me scream, do they? All right. Okay. So let's imagine that I'm alone in the house and there's some noise at the window. There's a knock at the door. Then somebody smashes through the window.
I want you, Shelby. That was excellent.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Thank you. My character's name isn't actually Shelby. That's my name, but yes, thank you. I had to scream so many times in the audition. It was, I went through a whole box of sucrets.
Oh, gosh, that must have been.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Was that good?
That was excellent.
Thank you.
You totally have the role. Hey, Jimmy.
Yes.
Thank you so much for doing this.
It's
I
my
know
pleasure.
Are you sure?
Well,
Later on tonight, you might be telling your amazing wife that you're like, why the fuck did I do that or whatever.
it's possible. It's
Yeah.
possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, we're going to try to make this painless.
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about this? By the way, Molly, will you please say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, please say hi, Molly.
Hi, guys. Hi,
Hi,
Shelby.
Molly.
Would you like a half-eaten snack? No, nobody wants that. All right. So it's not that funny. Thank you, though.
Well, but it's a little gross, so I laugh nervously.
Yeah, I know. I do too all the time. Okay, so deal breakers. Molly, please feel free to chime in.
Okay.
Okay. But you have to imagine that you're single.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
Don't?
No, wait, what? No.
You're in a long-term relationship for a year, not each other. Would any of these things be a deal breaker to the relationship?
Oh, okay.
We're doing a little twist on that because it's Molly and Jimmy.
Okay, all right. So for Valentine's Day, she asked for a hall pass.
Molly asked for a hall pass for Valentine's. What a time that would be to ask for. We got a holiday coming up. It's very romantic. I like to be having sex with another. Is that a deal breaker?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sure, that's a deal breaker. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Molly?
Yeah, definitely a deal breaker.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, we checked that off the list.
I'm actually glad we established it because
too.
it is coming up.
Okay. You find out the number of people that he or she had sex with before you is actually double the number that they told you.
Oh,
I would be so happy for you.
you would? I'd be happy for both of us. Oh yeah, no, definitely not a deal breaker. I always figure everyone lies anyway. I mean, you have to extrapolate whatever the number is. You have to add at least 40%, right?
I don't know. Is that a thing with men?
I think it's a thing with the women.
No, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like
You think women say less than they did?
Yeah, sure.
Got
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, I did not lie to you about that, but
I didn't lie to you either, Jimmy.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for nobody really lied to me here in the room.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a deal breaker for me.
No.
It's before you. I'd be happy for him.
I think there was a time in my life where that sort of thing would upset me, but I think I've moved past that.
So you guys are cool with you all being liars?
Yeah, you're right. The dishonest part would bother me. I'd be like, why would you hide that?
Because maybe you feel like it's going to upset somebody, so it's a white lie.
Yeah, it's still a lie.
Yeah.
I forgot about the lying part.
Okay. His or her sexual fantasy is to secretly watch you have sex with someone else.
Oh,
I didn't write. Cassie wrote this.
is that a deal breaker?
Good for you, Cassie.
Yeah.
So his secret fantasy would be watching me have sex with someone else.
Yeah.
Would it be someone in this room?
I'm open.
Could it be of either sex? It could be.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Well, then it's not really a secret. Not a it's a deal. Not just a no deal breaker. It's a deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Molly.
No, it's not a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
Wait.
It's just a fantasy,
Wait,
right?
whoa.
That's a
What?
fantasy of his to watch me have sex with someone else.
But what if it's wanting to
No,
be
but-
realized? You guys are powerful people in Hollywood. Come
But
on.
we wouldn't do that. But it's just like a fantasy, right? Something you're playing in your head. Is that?
I love how suddenly you're leaning forward and you're looking
I
into
am
my
very.
eyes.
This is a
Molly, I love
Very
you. All
passionate about
right.
this subject.
Yes. Okay.
I think-
Yes. It's simply a fantasy.
I think as far as fantasies
know,
go, nothing is a deal breaker, really,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know.
have fun in your
for
head.
me, it
Let's
isn't.
let's think about this.
Yeah, have fun in your head. That's a good slogan.
All right. So let's
Hey,
say
everybody, have fun in your head.
Okay. So let's say that Molly dresses up as a Nazi for Halloween.
Can I tell you, I've been in a relationship where that has happened.
It's true.
So this is not a hypothetical for me.
Continue.
Well, it's happened. I mean, my ex-girlfriend dressed as a Nazi for Halloween one year, and she's Jewish, so it seemed okay.
What was your reaction though when you saw her dressed like that? Did you pitch the idea
It
to you
wasn't a
beforehand?
surprise. It was a Halloween costume. It's not like she barged in, but there were some people that weren't excited about it at the party. Yeah.
What about we had written earlier the idea of a Confederate soldier.
If someone dressed as a Confederate soldier,
If Molly came into your bedroom, it's not Halloween, and she started singing a song about, I don't know, cotton or something.
song about like that jingle on the commercials or something racist.
Probably something.
I think that would be a little weird. I think I think that it depends on I don't know, maybe if Molly was African American and she was dressed as a Confederate soldier, it would be more okay.
Why? Because that seems.
What do you mean, why?
It
What?
all seems
It would-
not
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but you thought of it. It's not something that. Now I'm defending your stupid questions. Or Cassie's stupid questions over here. Yeah, no, that would be weird. Yeah. Although, to be honest, I know so little about history, I probably wouldn't even put two and two together. I wouldn't. I was like, is there a war reenactment going on nearby?
One time on the show, you dressed as, I think, Snow White for Halloween.
Yeah.
And it was really hard to be attracted to you that night. Because you look like your sister, and I felt like, and your sister's a very attractive woman, but it was uncomfortable for me. I was like, oh wow, that's.
But I changed
Jimmy
before I went home.
I know, but the it's still there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that in the world of comedy, it's hard to be offended?
Is it hard to be offended? Well, it depends on what you mean. If you mean offended by material, it's for me. It's very hard for me to get offended by something if somebody's trying to be funny. If I know that that's where they're coming from. If their intent is just to make people laugh, but it is easy to be offended when someone is insulting you and in a comical way, even if you pretend you think it's okay. Like if you go to a roast. Almost any decent roast, you'll leave feeling like you have to kind of get somebody back. At least I will.
Oh God, I haven't been to a roast of
Don't
myself.
ever go to one.
No, I know.
There's almost no benefit to going. It's like everyone catches shrapnel.
Is there like an insult that you hinge on, like your brain? Because I have a few.
You mean that people have things people have said to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tell me what yours is, and I'll try to think.
Mostly it's about sort of like, is she as dumb as she looks, or like about sort of physical stuff, like I saw her in person, I thought she was going to be hotter, like
physical insults definitely. I think no matter what, they take a bit of a toll.
Yeah, I've found also we have a bit on the show called Mean Tweets, and we read the mean tweets that people write about celebrities, and we comb through those before they read them here. And women's are primarily about the way they look. Men don't get that as much.
What do men get?
I get lots about the way I look. I don't know about
You do?
Yeah.
Well, I just noticed with particularly attractive. Well, that's mostly them, but attractive women actresses who come on the show, most of their tweets are about how ugly they are, and I just imagine the very ugly person typing that at home.
Oh, now one occurred to me. I think that somebody once said that it looked like I was a hot person with like a severe mental retardation, which I don't think is an appropriate thing to say, but I remember that's what it was.
And that bothered you.
Because there's always truth in
there,
every insult.
somewhere. Yeah, when you do recognize something, it can hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of it is just annoying. There was, for a while, and I don't know why it was, there were people saying that I was like plucking my eyebrows. I've never plucked my eyebrows to the point where like I probably should sometimes pluck my eyebrows, but I don't know why it was bothering me, and I started asking the woman who does my makeup here at the show, like, what's going on with my eyebrows? People are commenting on them and saying they look overly plucked.
That is bizarre.
I know, it's weird.
Bizarre. And I guess, but a compliment in the sense that
No, it
people-
wasn't. Definitely not positioned as a compliment. It was
But somebody is really
analyzing me and felt the need to share that with me too. That's the weird part of it. It's like you could think a lot of things about people and how they look at you know what? I'm going to contact him directly to ask him about his
Can I tell you something right
eyebrows.
now?
Yeah.
I want to do something. I want to take off my shoes and show you that I may have the same socks.
Really?
Thanks.
That's funny. And these are Nike socks.
Oh, wait.
Are you wearing the same ones?
Well, I'm wearing the cheaper versions.
Mine have
I know this, and I love this
an
brand.
R and an L.
Yes, I know the R and an L.
Molly, do you know the story and I'm not now going to tell?
See, look, I have the slightly cheaper version, but I have the L and the R at home.
I'm embarrassed to tell you, I have these are Nike socks in white and black, and I wear them every day with my suit. And I wore them for almost 4 years every single day before I noticed that there was an L and an R on them. What? Yes. And in fact, I think it was like, I don't remember who it was. I think it was the wardrobe guy here who was like, oh, sorry, yeah, there's 2 L's. And I was like, 2 what? And he's like, two left socks. And I was like, left socks? I still think it's now though I have to have the L on the left foot and the R on the right foot or else I can't relax. But previous to that, I'd wear 2 L's, I'd wear 2 R's. I mean, there's sometimes I'd have them on the opposite feet and with no effect whatsoever. But now that I know it's there, they have to be on the right foot.
Molly,
Yes.
are you completely turned on
So hot.
by the secrets of
More
your
than
man?
Snow White.
Yeah, a little more.
God, tell us more.
I feel like that's just purely a marketing thing to sell more socks.
Whoa.
Because if
Not
you
anymore, it isn't.
Because if you lose an R and then you can't just put another. People feel, particularly people like
I'm telling you, there's a weird arch support system thing here. See? Do you see?
Yeah, there's something about the way it's sewed that makes you
Yeah.
think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Wow. Who could have ever imagined
I had a hit podcast.
we had that in common?
Okay, can we go on to one more thing?
Sure.
And then we'll go on to callers.
We have one call, just one.
You
okay.
do? How do you get calls? We're in my office.
We're going to do it through Skype. It's a very low budget operation. It's very
Wow.
portable.
It's miraculous.
Okay, so this is called Molly's Game.
Oh.
And it's our version of the Newlywed Game to see how well Molly knows you.
Oh boy.
Oh. Okay.
So, Jimmy, do you have a pen there somewhere? We need
Yeah.
Jimmy to write the answers down.
Okay. I think it's a vape pen, so. Okay, Molly, don't look at my pad.
Okay.
Okay,
Turn my back.
Okay.
these are tough. Cassie.
How tough could they be? I mean, they're about me, right? I should know them.
I'm scared.
All right, here we
I
go.
like that. Wait, what was that sort of a Jersey thing?
What?
Whoa.
Hey, I mean, come on already.
Okay, Molly,
Yes.
what is Jimmy's favorite thing to do with the kids?
Favorite thing to do with the kids?
I'm not answering.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2, who is Jimmy's man crush?
Okay. Oh, my man crush.
What?
I think of them as friends, but let me think.
Okay, but think silently, all
Okay.
right?
Oh, sorry.
What would Jimmy say is your most annoying quality?
Oh.
The last lie, Jimmy.
Wait. Jimmy's still on 3.
Jimmy can't even think of number 2.
Jimmy shouldn't be able to think of number 3 either.
The last
3 came immediately to mind.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
the last lie Jimmy told?
Last lie Jimmy told. I don't know. It's not like I admit them.
But
Okay.
she knows,
You're right.
she
These
knows,
are
she
hard.
knows. I know.
I'll think about the last lie. I don't know that. I'm honestly trying to think of what that would have been.
Yeah.
Well, I think you may not have known, right?
Yeah.
it's
And
true.
it might be somewhere in here in
Yeah.
this in Molly's game.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Molly's game.
Okay.
All right, let's go through the first question. What's the
Dear
first?
listeners, it's Molly's game.
I like the theme song.
Oh, it's Molly's game.
Molly's game.
Here she is. It's Molly's game.
Molly's game.
Okay. I thought of it. All right.
All right.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, Molly, thanks so much for participating in your game.
My pleasure.
Okay, so what is Jimmy's favorite thing to do with the kids?
Feed them.
Ooh, that's right, but I got it wrong.
Yeah, I like that you got it wrong. What did you say?
I wrote draw or watch Charlie Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's, shoot.
Well, no, yours was better.
He makes pancakes for our daughter Jane every morning, and not just typical pancakes. He makes me look terrible.
Oh,
because
God.
he
I
gets
hate
out.
that.
No, he has 6 different squeeze bottles
God.
of different colored.
Dad's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
This fucking
Molly's
sucks.
game.
This is some game.
He has 6 different squeeze bottles of 6
Being
different
attacked for
colors.
feeding my
Wait, he
children.
puts like dye in the
Yes.
pancakes, so he makes like eyeballs and stuff.
Oh, you would
Yeah,
He'll make a
eyeballs.
dory.
I
and
love that. That's awesome.
And he does
Thank
it all
you.
freehand. It's unbelievable. It
That's
really
so
is quite. And so
fucking
then
lame.
when the few times he's not awake and I'm awake and Jane wants a pancake, she'll ask like, "Can I have Thomas?" I'm like, "You can have a heart or a ball." That's all I can offer.
Yeah.
What a fucking dick.
Yep.
Don't you regret? Like,
Yeah.
don't
No,
you
I love
regret
it.
everything?
I regret it all. No, he's an excellent cook, and I'm very happy he does that.
Thank you, Molly.
But it does make me look bad. That's okay.
Number 2 was
Who's your man crush?
yeah, man crush.
All right, this one is tricky. He has said before that Chris Hemsworth is like the perfect looking man, but that's not who he's going to say. He's going to say Huey Lewis or Mike Piazza.
Huey Lewis.
Oh, that's amazing.
Huey Lewis.
Oh, that was amazing. Can I offer you a half
See
eaten
that? It's
Snickers?
right there.
Yes.
Thank you.
Molly, that was incredible.
Thanks.
Congrats, Molly.
Okay, I
Thanks,
forgot
guys.
what the next.
Third one is, what would Jimmy say is your most annoying quality?
How messy my car is?
Quite the opposite. How neat.
Tight your pussy is. Oh, yes. No, wait, that's not annoying. That's wonderful. Shit. Sorry. Didn't mean to blurt in.
No, she always
Thought I
wants
was
it to
gonna
be
win.
neat, and I am messy, and then she always
So I nag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then she nags me about it.
He is the messiest human being on the planet.
Not on the planet. Come on. Now.
Well, I sort of like the tight pussy idea, but.
Sorry,
Well,
you missed that one, Molly.
Okay, so then number 4. What was it?
Fourth one is, what was Jimmy's most embarrassing celebrity encounter?
No,
No, did we say that?
It
No,
was
did we?
what
You skipped
lie,
that one.
right?
Oh, yeah.
The last lie he told.
The last lie.
I skipped that one. Felt like the encounter would be too long, and it might involve me or something. All right, so the last lie.
Was it within the last 30 minutes?
No.
Okay. Do you have one written down?
Yeah, but it was hard to come up with one, and I'm not even sure.
Lie.
This may actually be a lie. I'm not even sure if it's true. I'm sure I've done this once at least.
Like told me you liked something I was wearing and you didn't or something?
No, I always tell you the truth.
Yeah. God.
You'll never guess it. But
All right. What is it? I don't know.
when sometimes, I think this has maybe happened once, possibly twice. When you come up and I'm putting Jane, our daughter, to bed, you say, "Has she brushed her teeth?" And I'll say, "Yeah."
Son of a bitch. You did that like last night, didn't you?
No,
The
I
night
did brush
before?
her teeth last night.
Sometimes I
but that's
smell.
what made me
I'm
think
like,
of
no way.
it. Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I knew you've lied about that. You punk. You can pay for the cavities.
Well, of course. All right, you lost again.
Molly sucked at her own
Great.
game.
I mean, what you got one right?
I got one,
That's not bad.
but I really got two because you screwed up.
Yeah.
What did I screw up?
The
Everything.
cooking for kids.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Warby Parker. Warby Parker was founded with a rebellious spirit and the lofty goal of creating boutique quality eyewear at a revolutionary price point. Sunglasses, with or without a prescription, start at $95 and, just like eyeglasses, are available through their home try-on program. You just choose 5 pairs and see which ones you like. I was surprised by how quickly they arrived, which presented me with the immediate problem of deciding which ones to keep. I loved all of them, so you can guess what happened. And not only can you feel good about how cool you look, you can also feel good knowing that for every pair of glasses sold, Warby Parker distributes a pair of glasses to someone in need through partnerships with nonprofits like Vision Spring. Offering eyeglasses, sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams, Warby Parker is committed to providing exceptional vision care online and in stores. So put your FSA or HSA dollars to good use on Warby Parker prescription glasses, prescription sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams. Try Warby Parker's free home try-on program. Order 5 pairs of glasses to try at home for free for 5 days. There's no obligation to buy. Ships free and includes a prepaid return shipping label. Try 5 pairs of glasses at home for free at warbyparker.com/unqualified. That's WARBYPARKER.com/unqualified. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by ZocDoc. Who gets excited about trying a new restaurant that has 2 out of 5 stars? When it comes to finding healthcare, don't ratings matter even more? ZocDoc is a free app where you can compare doctors, read reviews from real patients, and even make same-day appointments. When I finally called to reschedule my dentist appointment, I was told that my dentist had been retired for nearly 3 years. In my defense, parking was a nightmare. Through ZocDoc, I found a new dentist who had great reviews, took my insurance, and whose office was actually within walking distance. I was also able to book an appointment instantly without talking to a receptionist who made me feel guilty about not having my teeth cleaned for 3 years. My new dentist didn't make me feel guilty either, and only suggested I floss a little more often. Whether you need a primary care physician, dentist, dermatologist, psychiatrist, eye doctor, or other specialist, ZocDoc makes healthcare easy. Now is the time to prioritize your health. Go to ZocDoc.com/unqualified and download the ZocDoc app. Sign up for free and book a top-rated doctor who might be available as soon as today. That's ZocDoc.com/unqualified.
All right, so now we're going to call.
Yeah, the last part of our show, we're going to call.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, we're calling someone? This is very unusual.
The last part of the calls, we actually give relationship advice. Oh, we're calling right now. We're calling Caitlin.
Okay.
And Caitlin is in Sacramento, and she's 24.
It feels loud.
Can you turn down the volume?
Does it feel loud?
Yes, it's very, very loud.
All right, that's good. Turn it around this way.
Hello.
Hey, Caitlin, it's Sim. How are you?
Hey, Sim. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm going to introduce you to Anna right now.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Anna. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for calling me and having me on your show.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I'm sitting here in Jimmy Kimmel's dressing room. Or would you call this? This is more of an office.
My office, yeah.
With his amazing wife, Molly.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. I'm so excited to be talking to all of you guys.
So Caitlin, tell us what's going on with your boyfriend. And we're going to try and help you.
So we've been seeing each other for about a year now. We actually met at work, and he was actually married to someone in another department. And they ended up separating, and I don't really know if this matters, but he is the one that decided to leave. She's actually, just to kind of set the tone, about 10, 15 years older than him, and I'm actually 9 years younger. So I'm 24, he's 33, and I think she's like 45, 46, I don't know exactly. And we started seeing each other like pretty shortly after they had separated. We developed like a close friendship, and then it evolved into our current relationship, which was, I think, kind of unexpected for both of us. We kind of thought it was going to be a fling, and then, a year later, here we are. And kind of what I'm struggling with is because we work together, everything's been like kind of this one big secret, right? Because we work in the same department, and that's not allowed under HR and all of these things. And we didn't really want to deal with like maybe the judgment of other people, like assuming things that we had to see every day and work with. And he still hasn't filed for divorce, which is kind of what I'm really struggling with. He kind of seems to always have an excuse for like why it's not the right time. She actually got laid off from our job, so she doesn't even work there anymore. And then about a month and a half ago, I left as well. And we've still been kind of keeping everything under wraps. And I know that they still talk occasionally. And he reassures me constantly that, kind of reassures our relationship. But I can't help but feel just like super jealous. I feel like we can't move forward because she still like holds on to this one little piece of him, and I can't figure out if this is something.
Do they live together?
No, they don't live together. So he has his own apartment, and that's kind of another thing is like recently he gave me like a key to his apartment. So we're like making all these steps forward, but it still feels like, he's stuck in this one situation as well. Like we're in this thing together. She doesn't know I exist, but he kind of confides in me in different things going on with them and makes it hard for me to not be really jealous. And because she's still is like, even though I don't get necessarily the vibe that there's something there still, like sexually or in that way, it's still really hard for me. And I'm like, is this something that I just wait patiently and let him kind of do it when he's ready? Because it's ultimately that's between them, their divorce. But at the same time, I'm becoming so invested and we're making steps forward, but there's still this one thing. And I'm just so confused at this point. And we're a year in. If this was 3 months in, that's one thing, but we've been seeing each other for about a year.
Caitlin?
So it's just getting to the point.
Do you ever let him talk?
Sorry.
Oh.
But what do you like about him? What qualities what it is about him that would make you sort of give all of your pride towards this endeavor? Is it humor or looks or?
I think it's the fact that he just really inspires me to be better and want to do better. And just because he's always striving to be better and to do better, whether it be going back to school or, he recently signed up in this, in some charity work and things like that, and just kind of opening my comfort zone. And I think that's just because he's a little bit older, kind of pushes those boundaries for me in areas that I haven't experienced things.
Well, that seems like a good answer, right?
No, it's fine. No. I'm a little worried about Caitlin. I feel like if you've been with a guy for a year and he doesn't want it to be public, is that correct?
Yeah, he's hiding the relationship, right? He's hiding it from everyone.
Yeah. That means
pretty much at this point.
Yeah, I would give the advice of letting him get out of his relationship, because I'm gonna guess he's maybe not fully out of it, and I feel like when people go through a breakup, they need time to now regroup and reset and then try out something else. So I feel like maybe he needs that, and you should give him that space, and if it's meant to be, it will be.
And if he's striving to be better, how is he striving to be better in his actions? I don't think any of us here are saints.
What are you wearing, Caitlin? Oh,
Jimmy proved the point.
That's creepy Jimmy Kimmel. Hey, creepy Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, that's kind of a fun character.
Creepy Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah.
It's not really a character.
No, but
so what do you think?
Yeah, this is what I've been struggling with. Are my blinders just gone, and I'm just caught up in this kind of at first it was fun, and now now I'm not sure if this is a thing or not a thing, or
so do you think she should say to this guy, hey, listen, get divorced from your wife, and then we'll talk?
Yes,
absolutely, that has to happen first,
and that's fine to lay that ultimatum.
Yes,
after a year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anna,
but
wait, you don't think
that's
so?
What I've been struggling with.
I do. I just know how hard that is. What I think that Caitlin should do is potentially, I don't know, travel, expand the horizons. Because right now she's.
Why does she need to travel? She's in Sacramento. It's all there. What's she gonna see?
Right. Did you leave your job because of the relationship?
No. I left my job for definite other reasons. I have a son as well, as a 3-year-old. So, and that's kind of the weird part too, is as he becomes more involved in my life, it's how far do I let him in, you know?
Got it.
Right.
Yeah, that definitely adds a different kind of complication.
That's so much more important than any of the other details you shared with us.
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten that far yet. So I'm still struggling with the first part of how do I even feel about this situation.
Does he
you
have
know, and
kids?
it's just lingering on.
Does he have children?
He does not have kids. No children.
I'm not crazy about this guy. I'm not crazy about this relationship, and I'm trying to be kind of gentle here. But I think that you're young, and you have a beautiful kid.
You don't know that
And-
it's beautiful.
I know that all of her callers'
He is.
children,
Oh, is that right?
they're all
Is
beautiful.
that one of
part
the
of the screen.
prerequisites of
Yes.
calling in? I didn't know that.
You have to send a picture of
You
your
go
kid.
on the Instagram and like, okay, yeah, this kid's a little.
Yeah, Caitlin can do better, I think.
I think
We don't
that,
know that Caitlin
Yes,
can do
we
better.
do.
Yes,
Hold
we
on
do.
a minute.
Yes,
Fuck
we
you,
do.
Jimmy.
Caitlin,
Fuck you, Jimmy.
Yeah,
we know nothing about Caitlin.
yes,
we
do.
We know nothing about Caitlin, but
She's a beautiful soul.
Listen, but what
She's
if
had some
Caitlin?
trauma.
What
I'm
if
just saying
Caitlin
She has
really
to fucking
likes
break
this
up with
guy?
this dick.
And
Yeah.
we're
Of
Of
telling
course
her
she
to
really
break
likes
up
this.
with
Really
him.
like- yeah, I mean,
Of course,
it's apparent she
Danielle
loves
really
him.
likes
but
this
then they'll
guy.
end up back together if it's meant to be.
No.
I truly think that. But he needs to get over. He needs to be divorced. Number one. And number two, needs to be confident enough in their relationship to to tell
Caitlin
people.
needs to go fuck around.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's already got a 3-year-old kid at 24 years old. I don't know that that's what Caitlin needs to be doing. Right?
Hey, Jimmy. Listen. Shut the fuck up. I'm the one who's dispensing advice
All
here.
right. You dispense the advice. Caitlin, my advice is you do what you think is best. I don't know.
She doesn't know. That's why she's
She knows.
reaching out.
I think you're right though. Caitlin, I'm not crazy about this guy, and I think you're young and you have a beautiful child, despite what Jimmy Kimmel says, and
Jimmy Kimmel did not say. I'm just saying we don't know. We can't assume. Not all children are the cutest. I mean, listen, how cute is this kid on a scale of 1 to 10, Caitlin?
He's pretty stinking cute.
All right. If he's,
I wish I had a picture to show you. If I was there, I'd be flashing pictures. Trust me.
All right.
Just tell this if you don't want to have the hard conversation, just tell this guy to listen to this podcast and call you afterwards.
That's good advice, Molly.
There.
but
And say, this is how I feel about this.
Yeah.
but truly though, Caitlin, value yourself. It sounds corny, but value yourself and
And have fun in your head,
Have fun in your head.
right?
have fun in your head.
Call back.
Yeah,
that
Molly
like-
said it earlier.
Fuck, that's like 3 a.m. Like clowns are dancing around in my fucking head.
If that's
Fuck
fun,
you
then
both.
yeah.
Fuck you, Jimmy and Molly. I'm
It's
the
Molly's
dropping
game.
the mic.
This is Molly's game.
Caitlin, I think that was probably the most vague and worst advice that we've ever dispensed.
It's pretty bad. We need to give her some final advice here because she's gonna, hang up the phone and she's not gonna know what to do.
I don't like this guy. I just don't like this guy.
Right? You don't like this guy, but what should she do? She needs to have a conversation, right? Like
Yes.
a real
No,
conversation.
I don't know.
You don't even think she should have a conversation?
Not really.
You think she should just leave
Because
him
I think
immediately?
he sounds incredibly manipulative.
Really?
And
What if
you not think
what if
so?
it's a financial thing that he hasn't figured out yet, and that's why he's extending the
What the fuck?
divorce filing? Like he's trying to. I mean,
No.
what if there are
Well, that's what
extenuating
he-
circumstances? That's what Caitlin?
Yeah, that's kind of what he said.
Oh.
Taxes. Like, it didn't
Oh.
make sense for tax reasons.
Jimmy's game
and I'm
now.
like, that just seems so logical.
Tax reasons.
Tax reasons. Oh well, maybe there's.
Wow.
I fell right into Jimmy's trap.
we can't get divorced for tax reasons. We're filing jointly. It's really a problem. Well,
Thank
you know
you.
what? The tax. By the way, the year's over, and so now, if he's planning to do this for tax reasons, then he's got another 11 months of being married, which is too long, right?
Oh, yes.
You're
Okay.
24. You have 10 years to figure out who you want to be with forever. So I say go have fun, and this guy's not for you. There's my advice, and I think you should tell him that
Molly's dropping the mic.
I just think you should tell him, hey, listen, I don't think you're over the ex-wife for whatever reason, whether it be financial reasons or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to, publicly acknowledge you're with me. I need more than that. I deserve more than that. Figure it out. If it's meant to be, let's chat in 3 months, maybe. How about you try that?
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
I like that. Are you good with that, Caitlin?
I like that too. I think that was really good.
I want you to feel of value, you know, because that's a really hard thing for people to do, and I want you to you know, be with somebody who really loves you, who's honest with you, and loves your kid and loves you, and that
Loves
might
your Instagram.
loves your Instagram, but it might take a minute because the 20s it's a tough time for people. Anyway,
But this is not the guy. This is not the guy.
oh God, no. And if you're having problems with him, please like fucking send him my way because I will fucking punch that little fucking dick right in the throat.
This is some advice. It's advice and vengeance.
What a fucking dick, though. I'm sorry.
Caitlin, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate all of your advice, and
Thank you.
It's kind of
I
what I
love
needed
you.
to hear from some strangers. So thank you.
I love you. Thank you so much.
Love you guys too. Thank you.
Bye,
Goodbye,
Caitlin.
Caitlin. I'm not going to say I love you because I don't know you. at all,
That's
but
okay,
You
Jimmy.
seem nice enough.
Have a good night.
Good night.
He's hard of heart.
Yeah. No, listen.
His name is Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm not a big meddler. I always feel like people will figure
That
it
is
out.
true.
Why did you want to become a talk show host?
I didn't. I just became one. It's not like I set out to do it. It just kind of. I had a meeting and it happened. It was weird. Meeting wasn't even about a talk show. It just kind of occurred. I just watched David Letterman to the point where I felt qualified to host a talk show.
Do you feel like
It's like if I watched ER and became a doctor.
Do you feel like when you're on stage, and this is the last question I'll ask, but when you're on stage and you go out there, that you're playing a character, and what is that character?
A little bit. I'm definitely more outgoing on stage than I am in real life. I'm fairly shy and pretty reserved. And so it's unusual for me to walk out and start talking to people. Just that alone really isn't me. But it's like kind of a souped up version of me, I guess. A more energetic version of me.
What advice would you give to like a guest on your show?
As far as for their guest segment?
Yeah, because I it's so unbelievably awkward to go on talk shows.
Yeah, I feel the same way when I'm a guest on a show. It's a weird mix of scripted and unscripted, and the best segments usually have nothing to do with what you plan to talk about going into the segment. I think it's important to be aware of. I think it's important to watch the monologue before you are a guest on a show, to know what's going on, to acknowledge what's going on if something is going on. And I think if you go from there, it will be more natural and more conversational and more interesting to the viewers.
So when I'm on your show, I should bring up something that you said in the monologue?
No, I think you're a very good guest because you are in the moment.
Thanks.
And
Yeah, you're authentic.
I don't think you have that thing. Like sometimes when I'm interviewing somebody and they have an anecdote in their pocket, they'll like kind of blurt it out before I even ask them about it. And it just seems fake. And I don't think you do that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks for saying. As you were saying that, I was trying to think of a bit of an anecdote that I could like
You could
blurt
blurt
out.
it out,
To you.
See, you're in the moment.
I wanted to like slap your desk and be like, "Oh my god, if the craziest thing
That reminds
happened
me of
on
my
set.
vacation.
Oh, this craziest thing happened. I forgot that like my bikini like got untied and it was so crazy, but nobody saw anything, but it was weird. I don't know what like
It's a good place to start. Bikini untied. It's
No, God, I could do better. Oh my gosh, I ate this like I guess it was supposed to be like a pork belly like underneath the coals, and then I ended up vomiting right there in front of everybody.
in front of Steven Spielberg.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
Right.
It was so weird.
That's a good one. We'll save that for the next time you're on the show. So, have you been eating any pork lately?
Oh my God, that's so weird that you asked. Yeah. So I went to this luau.
Oh, really? Were you in
Yeah.
Hawaii?
Yeah, they use a lot of vowels there.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the whole language is vowels. It's so weird.
Yeah, except
Anyway.
for like way too many letters K.
Yeah. Anyway, they buried this pig underneath the coals, and I ate some along with this weird potato mash that was not potato. And I vomited all over the place right in front of Steven Spielberg.
Oh my God, in front of Steven Spielberg.
It was so embarrassing.
What a mess.
That was crazy. That was the craziest thing that happened on set.
That's pretty crazy.
Was that not that funny? I was
What?
cracking myself up. My whole
We were all
bit.
laughing.
No, thanks. Well, fuck you.
You're having fun in your head, which is what's most important.
Have fun in your head.
Most important thing.
It is.
Molly.
Yeah, it's part of Molly's game.
You really like Molly's game. That's a
I
really good
love
segment,
it.
isn't
Molly's
Yeah.
games.
Anything
Okay.
with my name in it.
Before we go, I
yeah.
mean, your dad's going to get really upset with me if I don't bring this up.
Yes.
We have to bring this up. So during the pre-roll, we talked about GAPS, which is a global alliance to prevent prematurity and stillbirth. So before we go, Molly and Jimmy, tell us how Billy's doing.
He's doing great. He's why do you say your dad would be upset about this?
Well, we're a part of this initiative called GAPS because my son was born prematurely and we had all these health scares, and I know that you guys have been going through some of that. So we're a part of this organization called GAPS, which is the Global Alliance for the Prevention of Premature Births. And
So gaps with two P's.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so what you guys have been talking about and how vocal you've been in terms of the health of your kid and how many people have reached out to me and how you guys have been so passionate about the idea of children's welfare and what we can do to sort of ensure that all kids and mothers and parents have access to health care, and it's been incredibly moving.
Yeah. Well, we're with you on that for sure.
And anyway, so I really appreciate though that what you guys have, how vocal you've been.
Well, thank
And
you.
It's meant
We
a
had
lot.
no choice.
I felt the same way.
Yeah.
When Jack was born 2 months early, of course, it came as a huge shock, and suddenly all this, how your world completely shifts, and how the doctors and nurses that helped us and surrounded us were so unbelievably supportive that it inspired Chris and I and my parents and to all get involved in this sort of, yeah.
Well, very good. Very good.
Yeah, Billy's great. He
He's
had his
cool.
second surgery, and he'll have one more when he's older. But yeah, it was tough. But kids are so resilient. He had an open heart surgery on a Monday, and we were home on Friday. It's crazy.
It's amazing. And Jack had a few surgeries. He had a few hernia surgeries. He's had a few eye surgeries, and he had a little heart issue as well.
Well, it's
And
not a competition.
yeah,
I mean,
no, it is. Okay, yeah.
Hernia. I mean, I said open heart surgery,
Yeah.
and then you came back with hernia.
testicle. You have two of them. And
like-
really,
But his
You lose.
testicles are super big.
yeah, it's probably why they're detaching. Too big.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's get.
Well, this just took
Yeah.
We should wrap this up. We need to wrap this up now.
It took a turn. Yes, we appreciate you having us on
Thank
the
you so
podcast.
much.
I'm
Thank you
glad
so
I got
much.
a chance to talk to Caitlin about her personal life. It's been too long. And I'm glad we could help her. Check back in with her in like 6 months and see. I bet she's still with that guy.
Wait, before we sign off, totally, can I do a 1 minute thing
Yeah.
where I
go
play
ahead.
the most obnoxious.
Are you gonna play Kayla?
Maybe.
Oh, I can't wait.
Is it okay? All right.
All right,
Okay,
kid.
so
Set it up for him. Set it up.
you're at the Sutton Place Hotel
Okay.
in Vancouver.
Okay.
You're sitting at the bar after a long day of work. You told Molly that you call her in like 15 minutes, whatever. You're all right, and here's what happens.
Okay.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Yeah. Oh my God, what are you drinking? That's crazy.
Vodka gimlet.
That looks really good. Hey, Marco.
Hi, Kayla.
Can I get one of these?
Yes.
But I want like
Please don't bother Mr. Kimmel.
Oh, it's okay. It's
oh my
fine.
God, I knew you looked familiar.
Oh, thank you, Marco. Yeah.
Oh my God.
See, Marco, you tried to do something nice, I guess, and then it,
I apologize. I'm
now
sorry.
it's the
That's
thing.
so crazy. What are you doing in Vancouver?
Yeah, just he came for the gimlets.
Gimlet or gimlet? What do you say?
Well, I say gimlet sometimes, but it's self-referential.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like a cleanse, isn't it? It's like you get the cucumber and the
No cucumber,
or
no.
like the cucumber.
Yeah, no, it's lime and vodka. Yeah.
I really want to. First of all, I have to tell you, I really admire what you do.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think it's really amazing, like how you get up there every night and you talk to like the world, and then you interview actors who are so self-absorbed and whatever. That's so cool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I've always wanted to be a talk show host.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I'm an actor.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
So are you self-absorbed?
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, no.
No. Oh.
No, I would never say that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because part of what I do is I absorb.
I see. So by the act of absorbing, you have no real room to be absorbing yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're absorbing others.
Totally.
Am I being absorbed right now?
Yeah.
Absorbed is a good word, you know? Absorbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a runge.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that thing that you clean dishes? Marco.
Yes.
Hey, can we get the jalapeno poppers?
Yes, of course you can.
Jimmy Kimmel.
What kind of hotel are we at?
Hungry. And also maybe the check.
Yeah, I got to call my wife in 15 minutes, so we're going to have to make this
Oh my
quick.
God, you're married?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God, that's so cute.
Oh, thanks.
I like it that you're committed. That's so cool.
Oh, yeah,
You
thanks.
know,
Yeah,
that's
well,
really cool.
Yeah.
It's like, that means like you're a decent person, you know?
Right. The only reason I'm not wearing my ring is because I was, I had some stunts.
You had a ding dong
I had
thing.
stunts to do today.
Yeah. Oh my
there
God,
were.
you had stunts.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, isn't it?
Did you have to like jump out of a building? Or
Yes,
something?
I jumped out of a building.
Were you on fire
A little bit.
as you jumped out of the building? Oh my God, that's cool. That's
Thanks.
really, really cool.
Mr. Kimmel, here's your check.
Thank you, Marco.
Okay. Oh my God. Looks like you're in room 1150.
I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll meet you there. But because I just had a couple of questions about acting.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really an actor, so I don't, I don't know.
But hosting, acting,
Yeah, same
acting.
things. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Well, okay. Well,
So I'll meet you up there.
okay. Yeah, I'll see you up there.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my
Molly, I think I
God.
just cheated on you. I don't know how.
What do you mean you'll see her up there?
What am I going to
Why
do?
isn't
I'm
your
trying to be
ring on?
polite.
What the hell?
I told you I was doing stunts. I jumped out of a window.
Bullshit.
I almost killed myself today.
You should kill yourself.
Oh.
You just cheated
Well,
on
this
me.
one. Yeah, but you were sitting right here.
And you're going to give Molly herpes.
Yeah.
I don't
Molly,
want your herpes.
would you like
has
herpes?
No. Take your jalapeno poppers and shove them.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even get those, Marco. The fuck? No tip for Marco.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Oh, I love you guys. Thank you.